Welcome to Stone Cold Classics, and today we have this fabulous little micro car. This is a 1959 Vespa 400. This is the only car that the Piaggio, the owner of the Vespa brand, ever made. This car appeared at Goodwood in 2023, as you can see here, at the annual open day for the GRRC. And yes, so this fabulous little thing is an Italian brand, but built in France. It was quite a sophisticated little car back in the day, and it's got a 3-speed manual gearbox, the suicide doors, and it goes along the road really nice. It's a 2-stroke engine. And have a look at this rear section, the convertible roof. What does that remind you of? Definitely think Nissan had a look at one of these when they created the Figaro. So this car was purchased by the current owner in 2020. Someone had unfinished, it was a project that was unfinished. Obviously this is COVID time. So they had done the paint and the body, so most of the body, and had the mechanicals and the interior to finish it. So the chap who bought this with his partner are absolute experts on the 2-stroke world, and what their speciality is buying these unfinished projects and getting them finished. And now this lovely little car is running and driving fabulously well. It's such a hoot to drive. Look at that exhaust, it's minute. It's like a McDonald's straw. This is great fun. A rare car now, obviously, even in period, probably quite rare, and now really quite sought after. What else can I tell you about it? So it's a 2-stroke. Let's have a look under here. Make sure I do that right. Oh, there we go. 2-stroke engine. And this is Tim's speciality, the guy who owns the car with his partner. He's getting these things running really sweetly. There's a nice file that comes with it describing everything he's done to get the car working properly. These are his own little magical box of tricks that they have there, and they which he's designed himself and makes the cars. I don't know, I'm not a mechanical person, but this car runs just sweet now, really nice. I can't start at the moment because the battery's flat. We've got a new one on order. It's been working on the on our little booster, but I'll probably post another video of the engine running when the battery comes in. But this is obviously 2-stroke, so you've got your fuel going in there and your oil going in there, and it's got this fabulous little contraption that you turn it. There's a number on here, and it comes up as you turn it, and it tells you exactly how much oil then you need to feed into the fuel tank. Very, very clever. So it takes away all that guesswork. Really smart bit of engineering. So obviously little rear engine car. So you'd expect to perhaps see a boot at the front, and there just isn't. There is a line here, but there is no bonnet at the front. You've just got this section here. Now this whole piece here pulls forwards and comes out as a little drawer, and that's where the battery sits. There is when you go inside the car, there is there's the booster we've been using. There is I might be able to start it, it's still on. There is this here unscrews, and once you've unscrewed it, you can pull the battery tray out. You can see under there's a little speaker and a little radio, and that's live at the moment because the battery's on. So I will try and start it shortly, actually. I can find the keys, would be helpful. Yes, so, and the roof is very simple. In my pocket. The roof is very simple. That comes off there, and you fold it all the way back. Brand new roof, completely clear. Interior's in fabulous condition. There's a couple of little marks on the seats that we haven't been able to get off. I think there's probably glue that the seats push forward, and if you're brave, you can sit in the back. Let's talk about the condition. So the car was painted and repaired, and there's photographs of all that in the folder, and New floors were put in, some welding was done, so it's rock solid now. But this was 4 or 5 years ago, and the car has been used since, so it has got a couple of marks on it now. There's a little bit of a crack there and a little chip there. I'm going to try and get some paint matched for this, so we can touch in a couple of these little chips. There's another one there. And a couple of little chips around the door hinge, which is natural. This is probably the worst bit on the car. There's a crack there and a little bit of paint just coming away there. So again, if I can get some touch up, we'll be able to improve that. There's a little blemish there as well. The paint's really, really good, but it's not perfect. Let's have a look around the front, because there's a couple of marks along the front as well. There's a couple of little bubbles starting to come up here, just along this edge here. But yeah, quite minor really. Things like this badge are in really good condition. Now there's a big folder in the car as well, which tells you where you can get all the parts from. There's 3 or 4 suppliers out of France that pretty much do everything for these cars. I'd say it's probably the worst thing on the car at the moment, the bumpers. The bumpers are fairly, you can see what's happened there. Someone's probably tried to bash that out straight. And again there, I believe you can buy brand new bumpers for these, but they're about 850 quid a set. The back one's not so bad, but it has got some dimples and bumps on it as well. And there's a little bit of corrosion to that little spotlight there. Probably the reversing light actually. But stuff like the badges and the other trim are really good. And there's another little chip there, and some of the paint's come away from these hinges, obviously very fragile there, and you know, when they're getting used like that, it will damage it. Suicide doors, which are great fun. They have to be slammed shut because they are there's new rubbers all around. So there's lists and lists and lists of new parts that have gone into this car. Obviously the carpet set is new, seats have been trimmed, aerial wipers, wheel trims, look, they're perfect and brand new. Tyres are pretty new as well. So there's loads and loads and loads of new parts. Steering wheel looks original, as does the Speedo. And that's got 68,000, assuming kilometres on that. Someone's really gone a long way in this car. They're braver than me. Let's take that out. So see, the carpets have all been done and really good. Let's pop that on and see if she'll play ball and start. Grab the keys. So key wise in there, very much like a Fiat 500 if you're familiar with those. I'm going to give it so they're down here, give it a tiny bit of choke because I have been driving it, and let's see if she goes. Straight away, look at that. Choke straight off, 2-stroke engine, choke straight off. There's a little radio under there. Listen to that. Purrs along nicely. There you go, that's no throttle, no choke. Fantastic. There we go. Yeah, so she's enormously good fun to drive. And you're not going to see another one. I can't imagine there are many more in the UK. So I know people get annoyed with me for slamming doors, but this one has brand new rubbers on it, so it needs to be shut. I can't imagine, I'm not sure there's another one in the UK. Correct me if I'm wrong. But a very, very rare car in this country and in Europe. So if this is something that tickles your fancy, please get in touch. It is enormously good fun car to drive. If you want to put a smile on your face, you can do a lot worse than grabbing one of these. Like I say, there's a couple of imperfections on the car, but overall, absolutely rock solid, no rust, ready to drive, mechanically spot on, So just get in and drive and enjoy, and do a couple of bits of improvements as you go along, maybe some new bumpers, a couple of touch-ups here and there, and you'll have an absolutely immaculate car. So yeah, a little bit of work to do to make it perfect, but really not much. If you like this car, please get in touch, stonecoldclassics.com. There'll be a full picture set and description on the website. And if you like cars like these, we've got a big archive full of weird and wonderful things. Playlists as well if you for individual makes. And yeah, please like and subscribe and have a look. Thank you very much for watching.